Have you ever thought that even if China's Fujian ship is now equipped with electromagnetic catapult and theoretically any aircraft can take off in theory, why can't ordinary fighter jets be equipped? For example, the J-20. Let's take a look at the situation of Fujian ship first, and then analyze the length of the Fujian ship's captain. About 320 meters, of which the length of the landing runway is about 300 meters. The width of the ship, about 78 meters. The draft depth, about 11.13 meters. The displacement, more than 80,000 tons. Power system, it may use 453 type steam turbines and fuel boilers to generate steam to drive the maximum speed. About 30 knots. The number of shipborne weapons, including Sea Red Flag 10 short-range air defense missiles, 1,130 close-in anti-aircraft guns, etc. The number of shipborne aircraft, it can carry up to about 70 to 80 at most, including the J-35 stealth fighter, the J-15T heavy fighter, the J-15D electronic warfare aircraft, the airborne early warning 600 early warning aircraft, the Attack 11 unmanned aerial vehicle, the J-20 helicopter, etc. Radar system, it is equipped with 32 active phased array radars, including radars of various bands, such as S-band and X-band, which can realize 360-degree all-round monitoring in multiple fields. As for weather, the J-20 can be on board. We won't talk about the takeoff stage. With electromagnetic catapult, as long as the power reaches, everything can be ejected. However, it is easy to fly up, but it is very difficult to land. The main thing depends on the landing deck runway, which is only 300 meters. And the landing taxiing of the J-20 requires 800 meters to 1,000 meters of buffer. This is still under the condition of enabling the unique canard wing deceleration. Even if the aircraft carrier adds several more arresting cables, it is also of no avail. The airframe structure of the J-20 or land-based fighter cannot resist the tension of the arresting cable, and there is a very high probability of disintegration. Because the airframe structure of carrier-based aircraft is specially designed and specially treated, it can better offset the huge pulling force when landing on the deck. So the J-20 and these land-based fighters cannot land on the aircraft carrier unless the internal structure is redesigned. But if so, then it should be called the J-20A or the J-20B at this time, not the J-20OK. After analyzing the conditions of the aircraft carrier, let's take a look at the conditions of the J-20. The combat radius of the J-20 is more than 2,500 kilometers, and the farthest combat distance is 5,000 kilometers. We will compare it with the most advanced carrier-based aircraft F-35 in the United States, whose combat radius is about 800 to 1,000 kilometers. If the J-20 is on board, it will instantly expand the combat range of the Fujian ship to thousands of miles around. How can the navies of other countries live? And if you fly so far, it is estimated that it will take a long time to find the way back. It is better to build several more overseas military bases or artificial reef airports. Of course. In fact, it is mainly the design concept of the J-20 that limits its boarding on the carrier-based aircraft. The J-20 is mainly an assassin, with a small amount of ammunition or unable to be equipped with large caliber weapons. And for the carrier-based aircraft of the aircraft carrier, I personally think it is mainly for ground bombing. If you have played the Red Alert game, you can understand my idea more intuitively. Since it is bombing, the ammunition load must be as much as possible. Right. This is what the J-20 does not have. So in any case, the J-20 cannot board the aircraft carrier, unless the aircraft carrier is expanded by another one time. What do you think?